Hello, welcome back. So, we're just going to continue from where we stopped the last time, still from the book The Real Money by Dr. Sam Adeyemi. There is also something called cash flow that you need to understand. It is managing your spending in such a way that you don't run out of cash. To create increase, you must have order. With basic accounting skills, you can have order in your finances. One of the most effective tools for creating order is a budget. A budget is a plan through which you can estimate your expected income and projected expenses over a specific period of time. You use it to control your spending. Then you need to develop investing skills. This is the ability to get your money to generate more money for you. In the parable of the talent, the man who got one talent accused his boss of wanting to reap without sowing. He didn't know that rich people don't only work for money, they make their money work for them. They invest in stocks, real estate, fixed deposits in banks, gold, businesses, and other investment vehicles. To succeed as an investor, you need to be able to assess the level of risk involved in each transaction, and you need to understand your own capacity for risk. Also, you need to understand how compound interest works and how you can leverage in long term to multiply your wealth. You also need marketing skills. You need to know how to sell something. I mentioned earlier that you need to find the connection between your gift and your skill and what people need. However powerful your product or service may be, you're likely to have difficulty selling it if those who need it are not aware it exists. I learned as a preacher that you can have the most powerful message in this world and the most powerful anointing, but if you cannot direct it at specific needs in people's lives, they are unable to see how what you are offering will add any value to their lives. That is what marketing is all about, your ability to recognize people's needs and to help people perceive how what you have will meet those needs. That requires marketing and selling skills. In Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, he writes about how he was having an interview with a journalist in Singapore. She was a well-known journalist, and he had read a few of her articles. They were powerful, strong, and direct, but she was lamenting to him that people were not buying her books. Kioski said to her, I think you need to go to school. You need to attend a course on selling. She said, that is one thing I do not like. Selling is beneath my dignity because I feel that what they teach salespeople is manipulation. They just look for ways to manipulate people to buy things, and I'm not interested in all that. Robert Kioski said he observed that she was angry. In fact, she began to pack her papers, and that was the end of the interview. He picked up his book and pointed to something on the cover as she was packing her bag. That